Rufus Lee Cooper III, known professionally as Young Noble, was an American rapper best recognized for being a core member of the Outlaws, a hip-hop group founded by the legendary Tupac Shakur. Born on March 21, 1978, Noble's life and career were marked by loyalty, musical persistence, and the continuation of Tupac's legacy. Sadly, his life came to a tragic end on July 4, 2025, when he died by suicide in Atlanta, Georgia. Young Noble was born in Sierra Madre, California, and spent much of his early childhood in the neighboring city of Pasadena. When he was around 8 years old, his life took a significant turn as his family relocated to New Jersey. It was there, in his new environment, that he crossed paths with two individuals who would later become both friends and musical partners, Yaki Gaddafi and Hussein Fatal, future members of the Outlaws. These early relationships helped lay the groundwork for his later musical collaborations and his eventual entry into one of the most iconic hip-hop collectives of the 1990s. In his teenage years, Noble made another life-changing move. Around the age of 16, he returned to California to live with his sister in Rancho Cucamonga. This relocation brought him back into the heart of the West Coast hip-hop scene, which was at its peak during that time. It wasn't long before his talent and connections led him to Tupac Shakur. In early 1996, Noble officially became a member of the Outlaws, handpicked by Tupac himself. He was the last artist to be added to the group by Tupac before the rapper's untimely death in September of that same year. Noble's debut in the mainstream rap world came on Tupac's posthumously released album The Don Killuminati, The 7-Day Theory. He was featured on several of the album's most memorable tracks, including Bomb First, My Second Reply, Hail Mary, Life of an Outlaw, and Just Like Daddy. His involvement in these tracks introduced his voice and lyrical style to a global audience, and it became clear that he was committed to carrying forward the message and mission of the late Tupac Shakur. Following Tupac's death, the Outlaws continued to release music, often blending individual efforts with collective projects. On December 21, 1999, the album Still I Rise was released, featuring music recorded with Tupac. On this album, Young Noble played a vital role by replacing the vocals of Hussein Fatal, who was no longer involved in the project at the time. His contributions helped ensure the album's completion and authenticity, preserving the Outlaws' powerful legacy. Young Noble began to branch out creatively in the early 2000s. In 2002, he dropped his first solo album, Noble Justice. The album marked his emergence as an individual artist, showcasing his lyrical ability, raw emotion, and commitment to speaking truth through his music. This project laid the foundation for a long solo career, during which he explored deeper personal themes and expanded his musical collaborations. Throughout the years, Noble remained closely tied to the Outlaws while also partnering with other influential artists. He collaborated with members of Bone Thugs-n-Harmony, particularly Crazy Bone and Lazy Bone, releasing joint projects that blended their distinct styles. In addition to collaborations, Noble maintained a consistent solo output. Some of his notable solo albums included Son of God, 2012, Powerful, 2016, and Third Eye View, 2019. These projects continued to explore themes of spirituality, resilience, and urban struggle, all hallmarks of his lyrical identity. In 2023, Noble released two more albums, Outlaw University and Lucky No. 7, both of which reflected his enduring creative drive and dedication to his fans. These works were followed by Positive Vibes Only in 2024, which leaned into a more uplifting, conscious message, and later that year he released The Last Outlaw, which would tragically be his final album. This last work seemed almost prophetic in its tone, summarizing his journey and struggles as an artist and as a man who lived through immense personal and professional trials. Outside of music, Noble also made appearances in several documentaries and films, further solidifying his role as a historian and storyteller of hip-hop culture. He appeared as himself in the 2002 documentary Outlaws, Worldwide, and again that same year in Chorchip, The Way of the Samurai. In 2013, he was featured in Napoleon, Life of an Outlaw, a documentary chronicling the life of fellow Outlaws member Napoleon. He also made his motion picture debut in Bound by Blood, and later appeared in the 2017 biopic All Eyes on Me, which dramatized the life of Tupac Shakur. Despite the accolades and the influential music he released, Noble's life behind the scenes was not without its hardships. Those close to him noted that he had battled internal struggles for years, compounded by the deaths of Tupac, Yaki Gaddafi, Hussein Fatal, and other friends and collaborators. The cumulative weight of grief, pressure, and life's challenges appeared to take a heavy toll on him. On the morning of July 4, 2025, the hip-hop world was shaken by the news of Young Noble's death. He died by suicide in Atlanta, Georgia, from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. His passing came as a devastating blow to fans, collaborators, and the entire music community. It marked the end of a chapter in the ongoing saga of Tupac's legacy and the Outlaws movement. Publicly available estimates place Young Noble's net worth at approximately $2 million, earned through his music career, album sales, performances, and collaborations. Noble's death led to an outpouring of tributes from fans and artists alike. Many remembered him not only for his music but for his unwavering loyalty, quiet strength, and his willingness to speak truth to power. He was often praised for maintaining integrity in an industry that frequently demands compromise. In interviews, social media posts, and memorial events, people reflected on his impact, not just as a rapper, but as a brother, friend, and mentor. Even in death, Young Noble's contributions to hip-hop continue to resonate. His music, especially his final albums, remains a testament to his artistry and conviction. The titles of his later works, like Positive Vibes Only and The Last Outlaw, capture the essence of a man who held tightly to hope and truth, even as he wrestled with his own darkness. He never allowed the pain of his past to silence him. Instead, he transformed that pain into poetry, beats, and bars. Rufus Lee Cooper III may have left this world, but Young Noble, the last outlaw personally chosen by Tupac, left behind a legacy that continues to inspire listeners to live authentically and to never shy away from telling their truth. His story is one of perseverance, loyalty, and the bittersweet burden of being a torchbearer for one of the most powerful voices in music history. Thank you for watching. Like, share and kindly subscribe for more videos like this.